Hey, this is Ish Monroe here. We're going to talk about seasonal patterns. We're going to start out with my favorite time of year, and that's spring. You know, spring, the water's starting to warm up, and spring consists of, depending on where you're at in the country, you know, spring starts in late January, early February in the deep south, to spring starting, you know, March, April in most of the country, unless you're up north, and then with the guys that are up north, spring starts in May, June. So, you know, springtime consists of the water starting to warm up, either the ice starting to melting or something along those lines. The fish are getting active, you know, they're getting ready to spawn. And, you know, one of my best baits that I catch them on is square bill crankbait, the Big Series crankbait by River to Sea. This one's Big Papa, and the color is called the Heater. This is probably my favorite color for that time of the year. It looks like a bluegill. The fish are feeding up on bluegill, they're feeding up on crawdads. It imitates both, and they're getting really, really fat for, you know, the spawn and what makes their eggs healthy. So the Big Series crankbait, you know, you can fish it just about anywhere. You can fish it over rock, and that's where the fish are going to be starting to move up in the early spring, because that's where the water gets the warmest first. You know, rock heats up a lot faster than wood or grass or mud, and in the springtime there's probably not a lot of grass out there unless you're in some of the lakes in the south, just because the water gets too cold and it kills it off. You know, like right now I'm out here on the delta, it's wintertime, a lot of this grass is dead, so I'm getting prepared for the spring. This is going to be the bait that I'm going to be out here throwing. You're allowed to cover a lot of water with it, and that's what it is. You're looking to find these fish. You're pretty much going to fish this anywhere from, you know, 6 feet or less. That's where the fish are going to be starting to stage and move up, you know, for the spawn. I fished this bait on 12-pound maximum fluorocarbon, Daiwa CLO 7-foot 2-inch medium heavy composite rod. The composite rod's, you know, a combination of graphite and fiberglass. It has the slow taper of fiberglass, but it has the sensitivity of a graphite to make sure you're feeling what that bait's moving. I fished it on a Daiwa Tatula 6.3-to-1 gear ratio reel. You know, the Tatula allows you to make really long casts with it with the T-wing system. You know, 12-pound test maximum line, fluorocarbon, teamed up with the Big Series crankbait. You're pretty much ready to go in the springtime to catch a bunch of bass.